Music. Music. Applause. Music. Applause. Music. Woo. Music. The face-off between Canelo Alvarez and Edgar Berlanga was charged with intensity, especially when Alvarez delivered a crushing verbal blow. By promising that Berlanga would experience immense pain when they meet in the ring, of course, Alvarez didn't stop there. He taunted Berlanga by comparing his punches to those of a child, suggesting that he hits with the force of his own son. Despite his taunts, Alvarez remained clear about his intent. He is still going to beat the hell out of Berlanga. The conference began with Berlanga expressing a few words of gratitude, thanking his fan supporters and the promoters who made the event possible. However, the biggest surprise during this face-off was Berlanga's unexpectedly calm demeanor instead of displaying aggression. He even took a moment to thank Alvarez for the opportunity to face him in the ring. It's refreshing to see that there are still fighters who approach their opponents with respect and decency, showing that sportsmanship is alive and well in the world of boxing. I want to thank a PBC. I want to thank El Cuba Al Heyman, Matro Eddie Hearn, my manager Keith Conley, my dad AGA Berlanga Sr. And I also want to thank Team Canelo for giving us this opportunity. As time has passed, Berlanga can't help but feel a sense of disappointment. He feels overlooked, having faced numerous challenges and strong opponents. Without receiving the recognition he believes he deserves, what weighs on him most is the unexpected wave of hate he's encountered. In spite of these struggles, Berlanga remains optimistic that once this fight finally takes place, people's perception of him will change. He's determined to prove himself in the ring and hopes that this performance will earn him the respect and acknowledgement that has so far eluded him. There's a lot of doubt out there on me and a lot of hate, but I've been facing adversities, man. I've been in hate all my life, you know. There's my opportunity to become a great champion, but also be legendary in the sport of boxing. It's going to be sound amazing, man. Puerto Rico versus Mexico. That's the biggest rivalry in boxing. When asked why he feels overlooked, Berlanga could only express how deeply this sentiment has affected him. It's been that way for as long as he can remember, according to him. Even if he held a world title, people would still fail to give him the recognition he deserves. This feeling of being overlooked is something he's experienced from the very beginning of his career. When he first started, no one wanted to sign him, and no promoter was willing to take a chance on him. It's a struggle that has followed him throughout his journey, reinforcing the belief that no matter what he achieves, he's still not getting the attention he's earned. Like I said before, man, I always been overlooked, you know. Even if I had a world title, I'll still be overlooked, you know. I've been overlooked all my life. And I said this earlier on Breakfast Club. I said that, you know, when I first turned pro, nobody wanted to sign me, no promotion saw me. When Alvarez took the stage after Berlanga, the atmosphere noticeably shifted to a more calm and composed tone. Is this the demeanor we typically expect from him? Certainly not. Alvarez is known for not just inflicting physical damage on his opponents, but also for his sharp verbal jabs. However, during this conference, it seemed like he had a good night's sleep as he spoke unusually well of his opponent. This unexpected display of respect from someone with such a fierce reputation left many surprised, showing a different side of Alvarez that isn't often seen in the build-up to fights. He's a strong fighter, Joe fighter. And I'm going to put all my best in the training, all my best in the fight to put a great fight. And I'm just happy. I love boxing. I love what I do. And I'm happy to be here. And all I want. Eventually, the true attitude of Alvarez emerged. He told Berlanga that he's about to experience something entirely different in the ring. What kind of difference will it be? Will Alvarez deliver a knockout blow before the final bell? That remains uncertain. But one thing is clear, Alvarez is determined to give it his all and ensure that the fans witness an unforgettable fight. He's committed to making sure that this bout will be one to remember with every punch, contributing to a thrilling experience for everyone watching. It's going to be a great fight. He's going to experience something different, and the people is going to enjoy this fight. And hey, that was just one conference. The other interview was so intense that everyone in the room wished the fight could happen right then and there. Imagine the thrill and anticipation the fans must have felt as they watched these two proud warriors standing inches apart, neither willing to back down. Alvarez, the reigning champion with an impressive record of February 2nd, 61, exuded unshakable confidence. Berlanga, the undefeated challenger at 220, radiated sheer determination. If you ask me, it was clear that both fighters were ready to deliver and the fans were in for a showdown. They wouldn't soon forget. Clearly Alvarez ahead when it comes to verbal jabs, leaving Berlanga at a bit of a disadvantage in the pre-fight banner. Now what's Berlanga's game plan? Is he just going to let Alvarez's words slide without a response? Not at all. The undefeated Berlanga is taking a different approach as he gears up for his fight against Alvarez, known for his knockout power. The Puerto Rican sensation has decided to change his strategy in his quest to dethrone the mighty Mexican champion. And it's not what fans might expect. Instead of relying solely on his power, Berlanga is planning something that could catch Alvarez off guard. So what is it? Berlanga apparently has an ace up his sleeve. He's not just relying on his fists to secure a victory in this fight. Instead, he's banking on something far less visible, but potentially even more powerful: his mind. In a surprising twist, Berlanga revealed his unconventional strategy to defeat Canelo Alvarez, focusing on outsmarting his opponent rather than just overpowering him. This mental approach could be the key to unlocking a path to victory, catching Alvarez and perhaps even the fans by surprise. When I talk shut up, I don't want talk shut up. I don't want to shut up when I talk shut up. I shut up Canelo when I talk shut up. I talk. What you going to do? And then what you going to do? What you want to do? All right. What you do? Berlanga's approach marks a significant departure from his usual game plan, famous for his devastating knockout power. With 17 of his 22 victories ending in KOs, Berlanga has built a reputation as a fearsome puncher. But as he prepares to face Canelo Alvarez, the young Puerto Rican understands that brute force alone won't be enough. He's up against a boxing genius with a formidable track record, and he knows he needs more than just a heavy hand to prevail. So Berlanga is trading in his sledgehammer for a scalpel, planning to outthink the champion rather than simply outpunch him when they meet on September 14th. Recently, Jamie Munguia weighed in on the upcoming matchup between Canelo Alvarez and Berlanga, who faced Canelo Alvarez in a recent bout, experienced firsthand the prowess of the Mexican champion on a vibrant night at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas during Cinco de Mayo weekend. Alvarez defeated Munguia by unanimous decision, marking Munguia's first professional loss in their all-Mexican showdown. Canelo Alvarez's victory not only handed Munguia his initial defeat, but also allowed him to successfully defend his unified super middleweight title. Munguia stated that it will be a tough fight for Berlanga. He knows that Alvarez has a knack for doing the unexpected, and his own experience against Alvarez left him caught off guard. Munguia believes that Berlanga will face similar challenges, as Alvarez employs techniques and strategies that are often beyond the imagination of a typical fighter. This unpredictability and skill make Alvarez a formidable opponent, so Berlanga will need to be prepared for anything when he steps into the ring with the champion. But what do you think about this matchup? Will Alvarez continue his dominance and secure another victory? Or will Berlanga finally prove to everyone that he deserves recognition and shouldn't be overlooked? Share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below.